if you want to start by introducing yourself.
Hi, my name's Johnny, and this is Jacob.
Hi.
Welcome to Oakland Gallery.
Hi, my name's Jacob. I basically manage the art gallery here at Oakland Gallery down in New Brighton, Victoria Road. We've been open since October, just gone, but with lockdown it's been pretty much a bit of a nightmare. We did have a previous show on, it was called Art Types. It consisted of artists all over the UK. As you can see behind on the wall, we've got a few of the prints still there. So the top left one is Rock Point Crop, which is actually a mural next door in the Rock Point Records, and it's by Mr. Penfold. We've got one here by Luke Smile. He's currently done a mural on the Habibi, which is also Dan Davis's other venue. Got Nomad Clan, they've painted down the Seaside Cafe on the front. And we've got Tom Blackford, who's the guy who's currently, today he's just finished the mural just on a new supermarket, or shall I say the anti-supermarket. And then we've just got a few prints in there. So this is a brand new show. We had the guest list ticketed event on Friday just gone, which was the 2nd of July. It was a successful night, and Johnny can tell you a bit more information about that.
Hi, so I'm Johnny. I work in Oakland Gallery, which is in New Brighton's Victoria Quarter. And this week, or the end of last week, we welcomed Insa, international artist, who's exhibiting his first show in 5 years here at Oakland Gallery in New Brighton. So we're really lucky to have some of his pieces. We've got these amazing light boxes, which are hand painted, hand finished. They actually use a one-of-a-kind spray paint, which is only available at one location in the country. It's got a slight pearlescence to it as well, so when the light catches it, it shimmers between like a purple and a deep black. But if you can get up really close as well, you can see how these elements, although they seem quite artificial, sort of quite digital, all the black elements are painted by hand. So this sort of reflects, again, Insa's art statement at the beginning of the show, which documents the artist's need, or he found the need to make tangible objects again during lockdown. So that's why we have physical light boxes. We've got an amazing surfboard, which is one of a kind. There's no other surfboard like it in the world. It is patented technology. It's a laminated ply. It's actually hollow as well, which enables the surfboard to expand and contract during sort of varying temperatures when you're out on the beach. It's got a nozzle or a valve on the top side of the board, which you can sort of release to expand and contract the plywood. And then you've also got this sculptural piece as well, and fans of Insa will obviously recognise this as a sort of evolution of his high heel design. So we're typically in his pieces, he sort of uses high heels, legs, limbs, bums, thighs. This piece is an evolution of that. So whereas his aesthetic typically adorns the surface, this is an element from his artwork which is self-realised as its own bit of sculpture. It's androgynous, ambiguous, it's neither male nor female, and has a lot of people asking questions and also projecting what they think the object is. So we've also got two collection of cards by New Brighton Street Art. So again, this is one of the 9 we do. This features Insa's largest UK piece to date, which is our pharmacy post office. He did that probably over a year ago now, and again sort of alludes to why this is such a big event, why it was so sort of it was a big moment that Insa chose New Brighton as a place to return to and exhibit his first show in 5 years. Again, bodywork. We've got the artist statement as you walk in. This is sort of a bit of a backwards way of doing the exhibition, but we've got this amazing motorcycle, which is a Harris Magnum. It's a 1980s racing bike, which has been rebuilt from the ground up by Sticky's Speed Shop down in Essex, and it's been hand painted flat by the artist as well. Again, an amazing rug, so you're starting to get in the sense that these are real tangible objects. They're to do with touch, they're to do with sort of glistening surfaces, and again sort of goes hand in hand with the artist's message of the fetishisation of objects and the commodification of objects as well. And you also get the helmet included in the bike as well.
You know, I didn't even notice about the legs and the high heels and that until you mentioned it before, and now I'm seeing it everywhere.
I think you'll be able to not see it now. Yeah, you can just constantly see that.
Well, Ricky Berger matches the secret.
Yeah. That's it, yeah, it comes with a dicky boat too.
Oh wow.
Comes with a complimentary dicky boat, so that ensures that you know, you're dressed
Travelling
as one
style.
should be, yeah, when riding a bike like that.
Let's see the main event in the back.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Can you take that one over or? Is it still going?
Yeah.
Is it, yeah. So once you've finished in this room with Insa's show, you're then led along this hallway, which was hand painted by the artist during his most recent trip up to New Brighton. We've got a few sneak peeks on the walls as well, some great shots of what we like to see is where the show sort of culminates with this amazing Lincoln Continental. It's a 1968 Lincoln Continental. It's a Cartier edition as well, so before the artist even, you know, touched it with paint, it was already on one of a kind. There's not many, if any, of these in the country. It's got a working suspension, working hydraulic system as well, so this is a classical lowrider which bounces. It's, again, been adorned with its sort of quintessential graffiti fetish aesthetic. 17 layers of paint in there on the surface as well, so it's really been loved. It's really got the sort of the art style as well. And I think we've got it around the back as well. We can see this idea of the design jumping from the 2D surface into the sort of 3D realm of this sculptural piece. So we can see sort of typical body parts, limbs, certain organs in there which, you know, sort of allude to this idea of fetishism, or what would you say, fetishization of form.
Wow. It's the second time I've seen it now and it doesn't get old at all.
It doesn't, every time you see it, it seems to get longer and wider.
It's beautiful, it really is.
It's something else. It is. It was difficult getting in. I imagine it's going to be just as difficult getting in as
See what it used to look like.
Awesome too, so this is, again, what the original car looked like, and for a short time, a few people would have probably seen this sat outside Habibi. Well, it's probably
walking around, what the hell is that?
yeah, it was like 18 months ago, something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a beaten up Lincoln, and then, you know, this has taken 6 to 8 months to fully restore. It's been done up in Leeds by a company called Motorboy, who are just expert car restorers, and then the artist was making trips sort of as the show was being put together. He was going from sort of getting the surfboard made down to Essex to visit the bike, and then up to Motorboy to hand paint the car too. Yeah. So luckily as well for just underneath, push all that.
Wow.
So inside, got a glimpse of the amazing Cartier dashboard, of which there are not many others in the world. So that already made this car one of a kind, and now obviously it's been, it's collided with the Insa's aesthetic, with this graffiti fetish style, and now we've got this really unique piece of which, yeah, it's the only one that's kind in the world now.
And it's here in sunny New Brighton.
It's here in sunny New Brighton, yeah, there's no other fitting place for it.
So what can we look forward to at the gallery?
We can look forward to at Oakland Gallery with the New Brighton is, like we've done with Insa, is attracting big global names within the artwork back for the first shows or back for recurring shows in New Brighton. We're lucky, like the prints behind me show, that we've welcomed already some amazing artists to this space, and they again sort of hint at some of the big names we'll be welcoming back after Insa's show is finished in September. So it's going to be amazing. The energy's great. So in the future, following the closure of Insa's show, which runs right up until September 5th, we're going to be welcoming some massive artists again, artists that are hinted at behind me. We stocked their prints, we've exhibited their original works as well, and luckily for New Brightoners and everyone in the world, we've luckily got some amazing street murals by them as well. So New Brighton will definitely be welcoming back some international artists which again, it's a real privilege to have here and to be working alongside with, to realise like what this show's been, like an amazing show and what's been celebrated up and down the country.
If people want to keep up with the gallery, how can they find you on like social media and stuff like that?
Yeah, so if you want to keep up to date with anything New Brighton Street Art, you can follow us on Instagram, New Brighton Street Art, or you can have a look at oaklandgallery.com, where all originals are listed. We did print editions via the website as well. New Brighton Street Art Gallery, when you're actually doing the tour in New Brighton, you can scan the QR codes, which are physically imprinted underneath the artworks, and that'll take you straight to the website, where there'll be a little bit more information going into sort of background of the artist and names of the pieces and what their sort of inspiration were for those artworks. Yeah, so if you do want to get in touch with Oakland Gallery, it's art@oaklandgallery.co.uk, and me and Jacob will be happy to reply with any queries you've got. We actually do a street art tour now as well, which you can jump on via the website, which is newbrightonstreetart.com.
Massive thanks to the lads at Oakland Gallery for showing me around and talking me through everything. So yeah, go and have a look before it's too late. It ends the beginning of next month, so it's worth going to have a nose. It's an amazing exhibition with some beautiful pieces, and the lads are more than willing to help people and tell people about what's going on. So enjoy.